Hello, everybody. This is Daniel Bonamy, Daily Inspirational Coach. I have a honor and pleasure to have our guest tonight. Can say this afternoon. In my time is at night for her. Aisha Makara. Welcome to our DB Talk Show, to our DB podcast tonight. Aisha, how are you doing?
Good, good. I'm right now in Lisbon, Portugal, enjoying my time here. I actually moved here full time like a few months ago and from New York. And now I'm enjoying my life in Europe. I actually love Europe so much.
All right.
So much history and
That's wonderful. That's great. Nice to hear. All of that, I really view your profile that you're an artist. And then what impacts you to become an artist, basically?
I think to be an artist, it's a lifestyle. It's not even that lifestyle. It's like a being creator of your own journey and actually work on your own dreams that we all have, but not so many of us can actually create own dreams.
Okay.
And
That's
artists
great.
do that. Yeah.
That's correct. I remember myself as an artist. I do different kind of art. When I see your art, that's something creative, and I love it. And then, Angela, what is your dream about that? What is your dream?
My dream right now, I have my next dream is sail around the world.
Oh, that's great.
And when I practice and started to spend more time on the water and sail more, experience water, like a water sport, or more like being in a sailboat or working in a sailboat, learn about sailboat, how to adapt myself in the water, what to do in emergency situations, and kind of like get confident in the water. I feel like it's very important to be very confident and kind of like communicate with the water. I believe like everything is just we're living in a world of spirits, and the
Okay.
water is one of them. Water and sun is most powerful ones. So for me, like I would love to embody or embrace water.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Next.
great. That's nice. If I read your life story that you were orphaned when you were 2 years old, correct?
Hmm.
And that was amazing to see how you come from this kind of situation like that. You raised as orphans, and you impact the world like that. That amazes me. How do you do that?
I think it's an attitude. It's just like you get to be this rebellion one and don't give up on the things and
Yeah.
never give up. Actually, always learn and embody the things that you get to embody, face the challenges in everyday life, and and I feel like connected to the God and connected
Yes.
to the angels and spirits because they always guide us and they helping us to improve ourselves. And yes, sometimes life is not easy, and like I choose not easy paths, let's say like this.
Hmm.
And I think that's a noble path. I don't know, but I believe like I'm here for the reason, and even so, my beginning of my life was hard. It's not so many people can overcome it, and it can be overwhelming and difficult time to time. At the same time, it's also life. I
Yes.
feel like when I turn back and I look at my life and say like, damn it, I live such an amazing life and I
That's
still do. I have
great.
created so many amazing dreams and I still create my next dreams and I'm still like moving forward with no regret. I feel like everything in life has a meaning and a reason. And my reason is continue to move forward with gratitude and positive attitude.
That's great. I love what you said, Aisha. There is an attitude, energy, attitude, because attitude is different maker. And then many young people understand that it doesn't matter if you lose your parents at a young age and you're a baby, but if you get passion, you get dream, you can still realize that. And I see your paintings once in your Instagram where you play with the kids, and them enjoy your creativity from art. That's very amazing. That's very amazing. And then, Asha, where did you spend your young age when you were a young girl? Where did you spend all those times before?
I spent in Russia in a small village, in the middle of nowhere, very close in the border of Kazakhstan,
Mhm.
next to the Ural Mountains, and that's part of the Russia where you know it's very different from the biggest city. I was far away from the biggest cities, and so I grew up in very like a free and open environment where I can do whatever I want. Like I mean, I'm talking about wherever I want. It's like going and walk around. I've been safe. Like I walk to the school. I walk everywhere, and I was always exploring. I love to explore things around. I really love to explore like nature, explore neighborhoods, explore. Like I love to explore as a kid. I
Okay.
love to explore and go like continue to and I continue to explore.
Okay.
It's never
That's
ending
good.
story of exploration of
Correct. Correct. Correct.
whatever we do, and that's I think because of that I started to explore more in my life, and I started to like move forward with the things that I'm doing right now, and I don't have any like doubts. I don't have any type like oh, if I will do this,
Mhm.
and I'm like, yes, this is what I want to do now.
Wanna do
This is what
that.
I do. I don't have any kind of nothing is stopping me. Not like I just do it because I want to do it.
Yes. Correct. I agree. I agree. And then when you were a little girl, did you have passion for drawing, or that's coming like that's come automatically, or you get passion for it in the past?
Yes, I had a passion for the drawing, but I was doing it like just like a hobby.
Okay,
It's like
hobbies. Okay.
mostly like a hobby. I also was doing for the newspaper. Like we have a local newspaper. I was doing art there. I was doing like for the school newspaper as well, like a art and like different stories I was writing. And so for me, art has always was part of my life,
Okay.
it's always been like on the side or like a hobby. I never considered it like a full time job.
Okay.
Like just recently, 5 years ago, less than 5 years ago, I decided like, oh, why not to embody the art career as a full time job. And I would say like I was a starving artist because I moved to America, and I
Mhm.
was started to do all the things um, that's kind of like do my best to survive in that environment. And it was very interesting journey, and it's still interesting journey as an artist because before I haven't considered myself as an artist. I was thinking I'm an engineer, I'm a businesswoman, and now I already like author. I published my book, Joyful Living Guidebook, that you can find on Amazon right now. And I also like send my art to the space with the
Okay.
SpaceX. So for me, like it's always like a progress. It's
Okay.
never ending progress and growth.
Hmm.
And I feel it's nothing can limit us except ourselves.
Okay.
So I'm always learning something new about myself. Every time when I'm creating a new dream or a new idea in my head, I just go and do it. So like, oh, it's time for me to do it. So I go and do it. And I
That's
believe
great.
that everyone can do that when they choose to do that and when they just decided to do that.
Yes.
It's all
Correct.
about decision. It's not
Yes.
one
Decision. That's true, Aisha.
decision is like a part of it.
That's true. And then what I like about now you wrote book, the book
Yeah,
about your art, right?
it's my art, and it's like a different suggestions how to live joyful life. And like
Okay.
it just kind of like an ideas I share. I would like people can kind of like it's like a thoughtful process
Okay.
to help people to think for themselves.
Okay. Oh, exactly. Just this is all the pictures of your paintings. You made a book with them, so people can see.
Oh, as
Oh,
well, yes, it's my art and like advices. Well, it's not advices. I call like suggestions or
okay,
recommendations.
suggestion. Okay. What is your art is talking about? What is the message your art reflect to the world?
My art is mostly like about space.
Okay.
That it's no limitation, and it's kind of like giving most of my art. It's a dots and the triangle, so like it's very like geometrical
Okay.
because I believe in mathematics, and I believe like mathematics is a universal language.
Okay.
And at the same time, I believe like a galaxy has so many different colors and patterns, and I feel like a galaxy doesn't have a limitation. Like if we open up our mind, it's no limitation at all. It's just
Yes.
like uh, it's just there. It's like a
Right.
flow.
Yes.
That's flow, like it's energy. It doesn't have
Right.
beginning. It doesn't have end. It's just always moving, and the
Yes.
energy is moving in so many colors, in so many ways, in so many patterns. You know, like a kaleidoscope. And I
Yeah.
trust that it's about like when you're looking at our heart. I also connected to the like our spiritual journey, you know, so it can be like a spiritual art in some ways, because every time when I'm creating, it's with my heart. You know, I'm doing it with my heart, and I'm
Yes.
feeling like every time as an artist, I'm going through not easy time where I'm isolating myself, and I get to create so much,
Correct.
and it
Correct.
helps me actually to learn more about myself, like better, because it fulfill me, you know, and it's like, you know, about artists, some artists using different emotions,
Mm-hmm.
different emotions of outside world to kind of started to create more things, music, you know, like songs or whatever they want to create, like also paintings. Each artist use a different energy, different
Yes.
emotional attachment to the
Correct.
things.
Correct.
Some of the artists using sadness as a way to express themselves and
Yes.
find the ways to like show the love, you know, through the sadness. Like, oh, love is so like it's all love.
Yes.
And in my art, I show the unlimited potential that life gives to us. Through my art, I would like to share with people that it's no limitation how much you can actually create in your life and how many dreams you can live during your life. And my art is just showing that unlimited space and unlimited um, like choices that is there, you know, because galaxy doesn't have beginning and end.
No.
We making it in our head. In
Yes.
reality, it's not no limitation of what you can create. Yesterday, I was with my friend and I was sharing about this idea of many people my age, you know, who's in their 30s or like late 20s, whatever, they want to make 100 millions. They think like, oh, 100 million will help me to have comfortable life and living life of my dreams or whatever. And I believe it's not about 100 millions, it's about idea, the
Idea. Yes. Correct.
way you want to spend this 100 million,
Yes.
what you want to do with this 100 million, because it's just idea. It's like in my head, you cannot create, you cannot work for 100 million, because you get
Yes.
to work so many thousands of hours of your time,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And you get to be very, very creative and have idea the way you can scale and make that amount of the money.
Yes.
And I feel like, and what you want to do with that amount of
That
money.
money. Yes. Correct.
And many people don't have the idea.
Yes.
They just want that number, and they
I
don't know,
agree.
they don't have understanding why they want to have that number.
Mhm.
Live comfortable life. And I'm saying to them, you're already living comfortable life. You're already traveling around the world. You're already doing all these amazing things. You know, you're going to the nice restaurant. You know, you do whatever you want somehow. Why do you need 100 millions? You're already
Yes.
living comfortably well. No, because they think like it will create way more like relaxation in them. And I'm like, you will work so many hours of your life and just like feel like have that long idea of the relaxation that probably you never will have.
Yes.
What about to be relaxed right now? You know,
You're right.
living now,
You're
not
right.
thinking about tomorrow or after tomorrow, because like you even don't know when you're going to die.
Yes.
Like, and I say like, so you're going to die of the heart attack just because you were running after this 100 millions or whatever, 10 millions. I don't need my life. It's too
Yes.
dear for me to do that. I have idea what I want to do with 100 millions when I get my 100 millions.
Mhm.
I just like have more joy in my life.
Yes.
I want to like, when I'm happy, I want to continue to stay happy in that zone, and I want to enjoy that happiness within me while I have it, and it's like it's helping me to like grow my energy, and it's like helping me to stay like positive and creative and open and positive. And I'm feeling like people many times they forget about happiness. They forget to like enjoy the small moments,
I
enjoy the
agree.
small things in their life, like a family, like a friends, like a sunrise, sunset, go on a walk in the park, have a roof, or have a food on the table, and have a water in the house.
In the house.
Like I'm just feeling like people forget all of that by always wanting more, always wanting more and more and more. And it's like I feel like they're never satisfied with what
Yes.
they have.
Like,
And in my mind, or in my life, I'm satisfied who I am, the way I am. I'm very happy. I'm confident about myself, like what I'm doing in my life. Today maybe I made $1,000. Tomorrow
mhm,
maybe I don't make anything, but it's
right.
okay. I'm not
Right.
like about to run, 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 run
Mhm.
after illusion.
Yes.
I choose to be here and now and enjoy what I have now. And play with people that I have now around me. And I'm just feeling like many times people forget to play.
Hmm. Hmm.
They're just too busy being busy.
You're right.
And that's what I'm creating, that my art is showing, that it's unlimited potential of
Hmm.
play and creative thinking.
Hmm.
And I'm helping people as well, thinking creative. I mentor people as well on a different, brainstorm and creative
Storm.
ideas.
You're right.
And I'm feeling like many times people limited themselves because they have too many expectations of themselves,
Yes.
and they
You're right.
don't live in the reality that's the real,
Hmm.
here.
You're right.
They're
You're right.
too much far away from the
Yes.
reality where they are,
I
and
agree.
that's frustrate them. It's frustrate them, it make them unhappy. And I'm like, look, you stress you out yourself. Nobody do that to you. And because
Yes.
I know it, because I did it to myself, you
Hmm.
know. And nobody was doing it to me. I did it. And I stopped. I started to observe, and I started to ask myself why I'm doing it to myself. Why I'm stressing out.
Hmm.
Nobody telling me to stress out. I do.
You're the
Why?
one responsible.
Exactly. And that's why I started to ask people, why do you do that to themselves? And many people don't even know because they don't stop and observe themselves. They don't do that work of slow down. Always like go, 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 go non-stop. And after you turn and you're already 40. And after you turn you're already 50. And you haven't had improved your relationship with your
Yeah.
family, with your
Yeah.
kids, because you're spending 20 hours a day at work to make that 100 million or whatever, 10 million. For what? And your kids is growing, your wife is saying, I want to divorce or whatever. And after like, it's like because you were going for something that will never be there. Maybe it will, but in reality, the
Hmm.
percentage who is going to be there is I think the percentage of the people who actually understand the value of time and the value of the relationship that they have. Because relationship is the most important what we have in our life. To
Yes.
have to cultivate a healthy and happy relationship with other people, and that's important.
And that you say, Aisha, is very, very important. I really appreciate that. Yeah, you say that you cultivate a sense of gratefulness. Gratefulness keep
Yeah.
you happy, keep you aware of the present moment, that you understand you have to enjoy what you have now. Even if you think in the future you're gonna have a lot, but what you already have now, you enjoy it. You just said, I would like to enjoy it with your family, with your friends, with your coworkers, everything that you have now, enjoy it. And then sometimes you said people forget what you have now, they just get expectation for what you're gonna have tomorrow. And if you don't enjoy what you have now, how would you expect to enjoy what you're gonna have tomorrow? That's very good. I very, yeah, I appreciate value and put about your art, inspiration, out there for people's life is to enjoy what they have now. That's very fantastic, and they love it. And shall we have like 2 minutes to end up the show, and then I believe that you can find your work in Amazon, as you said, your book. People can view your work, and also people can contact you. Also, where people can find you. Do you have a website? People can find you.
Yes, I have my website. It's called Aisha.today. It's AISHA dot
Okay.
today, where you can book the time with me. I have my mentorship program as well, one on one, and you can, we can find this way to work together. It's 3 months program, 6 months program, and six in 1 year program.
Okay.
So I have right now I have I think four spots left, and everyone is welcome to join the program. Just schedule the call with me, and here we go.
Okay.
Make your life more joyful and more happy.
I like that, Aisha. That's very
Joyful
amazing. Actually,
living.
I think we share the same passion. I just said in the beginning of the show, I am an artist as well. I wrote my first book, A Daily Inspiration Quotes and Amazon. I can show you my art right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do. I do portrait. If you can see, I do portrait.
Oh,
I do portrait
nice.
too. You know what I'm saying? Then we share the
That's
same. I got a one
beautiful.
picture. The picture is not in my hands right now. So I do a portrait. It's my name up there. I do it 2015, and then we share
Yeah.
the same passion. In this case, I realized that everybody that listening, watching out this podcast today, and then you can visit the website of Aisha Makara, and then you're going to see different kind of art she painted herself. And then I'm an artist. I encourage you, all the listeners, all our podcasters, just reach out to her. If you get a position, if you get something to do with wherever you are, call her, because the purpose of her message is to inspire you to live your life today. Don't have big expectation about tomorrow and you forget about today. Because enjoy today, that brings you happiness. That was with you, everybody. Aisha Makara. Aisha, thank you so much for being there in our podcast today. Where you work, I said tonight. Thank you so much. May God bless you and keep impacting many people's life. God bless you. A wonderful day. Good night. Bye bye.
Joyful,
All
joyful
right.
living. Namaste. Thank
Okay.
you.
Bye bye. I
Bye
hope to
bye.
have you in another show with us again. That can keep on spreading joy and happiness to your work. Thank you, Aisha. Aisha, a wonderful day. Bye bye.
You too. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.